Okay, new game. Well, let's glance at the settings just to see. Hints, field of view, okay. Video is only 720? Or... Come on. Where's my 1920 by 1080? Whatever, that's fine then. No, we'll leave VSync off. It messes with things. Okay, that should be fine. Can you guys hear the game okay? So I'm sitting in either a rocking chair or a swing, and up pulls this unmarked white van. Tab to open the journal. Tell him I'm done. That's his journal. That's his goal for the day, is to tell him I'm done. I knew what you were saying, but that doesn't mean it was spelled correctly. It communicated correctly.
What?
This.
What, mornings?
No. All of this.
You mean the deal?
Afraid so.
What do you mean? You need better pay, different hours?
No, nothing like that. I'm just, you know, done with this.
Uh-huh. Okay. You wanna...
No.
No.
Suit yourself. So, you're done, huh?
Yep.
You do understand what that means, right?
Does it mean anything? I like that option. Clay, I'm being pedantic here, okay? Let me be pedantic.
Like you know that.
I must be getting forgetful in my old age.
Uh-huh. Nothing I can do to change your mind.
Let's be nice to the mobster here who is throwing his cut-up body parts to my pigs.
Well, you are welcome to try.
Clay, I see that.
Well, let's go get some coffee. Talk things over. Come on.
No, never mind. Nope. Go get coffee, I'm gonna die.
Smells delicious as always.
Sadie was the real cook.
Hey, don't sell yourself short. Not much that's better than your home-cooked eggs.
Hope you don't mind. I left out the bell peppers this time.
Can't stand them.
Sadie always liked peppers, though, so I put up with them.
Not to change the subject, but how long we been doing this for, you think?
15 years, just about.
Summer of 78. Why'd we meet? What was it?
Needed the scratch.
What did you need the scratch for again?
Wasn't too popular with the folks back home. Had to make ends meet.
And Bill needed surgery you couldn't afford.
Yes.
Well, here's what I remember. I had a problem that night, and Jimmy was trying to help me solve that problem when who should come in through that door but you?
Jimmy was always bragging about connections back home. I thought he could help.
Jimmy knew we could help each other, so he called up Tony. We agreed, made a deal. We all agreed. Ugh. Anyone ever tell you you're no good at making coffee?
Every time you visit.
Thought you'd have got it better by now.
Well, Sadie made the coffee. I made the bacon.
It's good bacon.
Okay, so Sadie's dead, and it doesn't matter if he
when I was
dies,
a kid,
apparently.
I thought pigs were all pink with curly tails.
Yorkshires are. Mine are red wattle. American breed. Not a lot of them out there, you know.
Can I pause this? I can't. Ariel, that is great news because I know how much you liked Cook Serve Delicious 3. I hope it's a lot of fun for you.
So,
Mm-hmm. Always thought it'd be nice, you know, to raise pigs that was different. I had some Yorkies way back. Must have been, I don't know, before the service.
long time ago.
I'm an old man.
You and me both. So why the Waddles? Funny name.
Like I said, American breed. Nearly went extinct. Thought I'd do my part to keep them alive.
This is not
That tastes
entertaining.
You aren't wrong. You know, the other day I was reading the paper.
Look at you, an intellectual.
This feels like the beginning of a spy movie, especially a retired spy movie, where the main character is, just doing their everyday thing before, shit hits the fan. But I don't think shit is going to hit the fan here.
Maybe. Anyways, I read that pigs were...
Anyways is not a thing.
smart as us. You believe that?
Let's call him out.
You, going somewhere with this?
Nah.
Should I poll you
Just
guys or ask
thinking
you
about the
guys
food.
what
What's
choice
there
to
think
do?
about?
Nothing, I suppose. Just never thought about it before. Do you think the pigs know
Know what?
that they're food?
Oh, pigs don't think like that.
How do you know?
'Cause I know pigs. Pigs ain't like us. Well, sure, they're smart. They eat, they sleep, but they do not plan. They don't think about the future.
And
This
I
sounds like
suppose
Chicken
you
Run.
Every man does.
do? I think I'm just about finished up here. What do you say I accompany you today?
What, help out with the farm chores? Shovel manure, milk goats, stuff like that?
Sure. Always wanted to know how to milk goats.
As long as you're okay with shoveling manure first. What about your sidekick?
Protege.
Psychic.
When I retire, he'll be the man you'll be dealing with. Good guy. Smart. Discreet.
I'm not dealing with
Ambitious.
anybody anymore.
Like you, I guess. But, listen. I told you already. I'm quitting.
We'll see.
Yeah, goat does mean something else these days, but only if you capitalize it all. Okay, so we have something 31 meters away, 38 and 51. Oh, and 44 and 39 meters away. Let's go for the closest one. We can sprint. Approaching scene.
I've always wondered what was in this shack.
Have you now?
Figured it was just some old shack at first, but every
Rocks.
time I asked what was in there, you haven't been forthcoming.
I have not, no.
Tried to take a look in the window once.
Did you now?
Yeah, nothing there. Should I pull the cord? Do we want to see what's in here? It's probably nothing bad.
Ta-da! Beautiful, right?
Pop machines. Here I figured you had a deep, dark secret.
We have a deep, dark secret. This here is one of my hobbies.
What, collecting them?
Well, sure, I collect them, I guess, but that's not really the point.
Is there a point to any hobby?
It depends. What I
Doctor's
meant was
died.
that it's no fun to just collect them. I fix them up. That's where the real fun is.
Makes sense.
You look like you want to ask me something.
Why pop machines?
I like a good soda pop.
And the jump from that to having a
So
bunch of
Clay, this main character sounds like you could be voicing him.
machines in a blacked out shed?
I used to work at the town library after school, and somebody thought it would be a good idea to put in a pop machine. 50, 51, thereolabouts. Anyways,
Thereabouts.
cantankerous as these things tended to be, especially back then. And Mrs. Olson, she was the librarian at the time. Knew I was handy, asked me to fix it.
And you've been fixing pop machines ever since.
Well, not exactly. Didn't think much of it for years until
You'd
after
never
some
call it
time I
pop.
got back
No,
from
no, don't
overseas,
be
and
offended. It just sounds
I
like
was
you
at
could
this
voice it.
junkyard, and I saw a Kruger Schmidt. in
A what?
a Kruger Schmidt. Yeah, I jumble the words. I know, probably French or something.
It sounds German.
German. Yeah, that makes sense. Anyways, it looked so dilapidated that I just had to take it home and fix it. Of course, you know how the wife is. She just about threw a hissy fit.
Grew up being asked what kind of
brought
Coke
it
you
to
want.
this here
Yep.
shed and got to work.
Southerners.
Fixed her up real nice, hmm?
Then what?
Had myself a nice pop. And then I sold it and
I
figured
can
that
jump.
was all there was to it. But then there was an auction in town and someone was selling a pair of Vendos. Well, I figured, hey, I could fix that too.
And it snowballed from there.
That it did.
But why?
It relaxes me.
I don't know. Soda machines. It's an unusual thing for a man to want to fix. Don't people get paid to fix them?
It is unusual, but when the missus and I would get into fights or when things was bad or I was anxious, well, I don't know. Yeah.
Why are we talking like old
Sadie's
buddies
sister
when
passed.
I'm trying to get out of dealing with this
Told me
mob
it was
guy?
all right to cry, that it wasn't weakness, that it was okay. And
What kind of Mexican?
I remember sitting there in that empty living room with everyone murmuring and telling me how sorry they were, and I didn't feel like I needed to cry.
Didn't you miss her?
Of course I did. Still do, but I don't know. Not everybody needs to cry. I don't need to cry. I don't get in that way, you know? Weakness? No. I don't know what she was talking about, weakness. Crying never felt weak to me. That's just not how I
All
am.
of that sounds like the opposite of what I would order from a Mexican restaurant.
Maybe that movie about the boy and his dog.
Oh, always cry over that one. Dogs are good. Innocent. Yeah, when a dog cries, that
Dogs
always
are
brings me
innocent.
tears.
Animals know right from wrong.
But Josie insisted. Then she kept insisting. Then, I don't know. I think she got offended I wouldn't cry, as if she loved Sadie more than me. And she made me feel like I was something wrong. Of course, that wasn't true. There wasn't nothing wrong with me. I just didn't, I wasn't like that. It wasn't what I needed. It wasn't how I needed to grieve.
Anyone else bored? Hey,
This
hydrate.
right here. When I got a problem, I fix it. And when I fix it, I fix a little part of me. And I don't know how or why, but it's healing. It's a healing thing, and that's why a man's got to have a hobby.
Sorry, guy.
No,
Sorry, I just thudded you again.
I figured, you know. I figured if someone's got to know, this is my quiet little hobby. A thing I do to help me work out my worries.
Well, yeah. Looks like you fixed this one up real nice.
I'm proud of it. Proud of all.
Get some!
But I'm proud of this one most.
Thank you for taking the time to show me.
There's another reason I wanted to show this to you.
What's that?
If you want it, it's yours.
What am I gonna do with a pop machine?
Well, grab yourself a nice, refreshing drink of soda every so often, you big dummy.
Wait, I couldn't possibly.
Please. A little memento of our time together.
Oh, come on, a memento. Let's keep this train rolling. We can work something out.
You come on back by, pick up the soda machine. Take it home with you.
Okay, so I can't throw it directly at him.
If you got no use for it, I won't be offended.
I'll think it over. What's next?
Okay, outside we go. Gotta exit the door. Okay. Let's go. So we're going clockwise around the house. Tell him I'm done. Move the manure. Milk the goats. Feed the horses. Throw horseshoes. Check the shed. Oh, this is just going to be a bunch of scenes, isn't it? Alright. Oh, that's not a... Oh, it is a gate. Okay. Okay, where's the manure? Is the manure... Okay, sprint is toggle. I appreciate that. I'm assuming manure is... That looks like something you'd move manure with. The shovel.
What's the wheelbarrow for?
Hauling.
Hauling what?
Cow pies.
Cow pies?
Proverbially.
And what are we supposed to do with this crap?
We are going to fertilize. Well, not now, it's October, but we're going to put it in a nice big pile where it belongs.
We?
Well, you did say you wanted to help.
Yeah, guess I did.
So help.
He doesn't
Pick up
sound
that
like a
shovel
bad
over
guy,
there.
which is
Shovel it
how
in,
manipulators
wheel it out,
do
dump
it.
We're good.
And you do this every day.
Mm-hmm. Most every day.
And you want to keep doing this every day.
It's my routine.
Shoveling shit.
Someone's got to do it.
That isn't the first time you've told me that.
I remember.
I remember.
Vietnam.
Yeah.
You know, I did some digging on you.
This dude doesn't look old
Personally,
enough to have been in
not a
Vietnam.
shit guy.
Jeez.
Know what I found?
I reckon you'll tell him.
You went back.
The story I heard about cow pies from somebody in Mississippi is how shrooms grow on them.
What happened that day in the valley?
You saw the report. I'm not going to talk about it.
Come on.
Oh, no.
Suit yourself. But you got a medal. You didn't have to go back. Had a wife and kid here. In a time where most of us were trying to figure out how to stay home. You went back.
You going somewhere with this?
Think it'd be fun if you told me why? While we're shoveling shit.
I was recon. You know that, I reckon. Was in the hospital, staring at the ceiling. Magazines next to me on the bed. And I had this,
I just go and it's gonna go where I'm going.
moment.
Okay.
A moment of clarity.
A revelation.
Uh-huh. And the revelation was this. Them protesters weren't doing a damn thing. The hippies and the bands weren't changing anything. You know who was?
The Vietnamese? The Russians?
No. The news. You hit someone hard enough day in, day out with the realities of war, pretty soon they'll tire of it. Vietnam, that was our first time that close to war. So, I figured,
You figured?
you ain't the only one of us who's killed people.
Well, why do you think I offered you that job back in '74?
Turned it down for the same reason I went back. They were telling us
Well,
our patriotic duty was to
This
go
may
and
be
fight
set in
for
the
our country.
80s. Maybe.
Well, that's what I did.
You weren't recon when you went back, though.
Went back with a camera. Talked them into letting me help with the press, keeping them safe and all that. So I did. And I took pictures. Took all the pictures I could. I fought in a
No,
different way.
no, no. He looks 30s,
We
at
pulled out a
least.
lamb, didn't we?
Mm-hmm. And now you're here.
But not
Big
old enough to have
warrior.
been feeding
Shoveling
bodies
shit.
to his pigs for 15 years.
Shoveling shit.
So we move to the manure. Okay, let's go do whatever's over here. Horseshoes. Let's throw some horseshoes.
Why horseshoes?
What do you
What?
mean?
It just seems, I don't know, quaint.
Well, look around you. Nearest
Yeah.
neighbor lives, half a mile down the road. It ain't the city. We don't have nightclubs and pool halls to go hang out at.
Pool halls? What is this?
People from the country hate people from the city, and they hate cities, and, like, there's no good reason for it.
1890? This is 1992, friend. We got
92.
shopping malls for teenagers, restaurants, clubs, whatever. But pool halls? I don't even know if they had those when I was a kid.
Uh-huh. Well, time doesn't pass out here as quickly, I suppose. No need for all that, stimulation.
Ah, so you play horseshoes.
Mm-hmm. Or read a good book? Develop photos you took for yourself? Go fly fishing?
Mm-hmm. It sounds
Fly
idyllic.
fishing.
Quaint, but idyllic. And you just want to give up this home-cooked paradise?
I can't do those? Why can't I do those? Why can't I do these options?
That's lonely, too.
We could get you a nice place in the city.
Never was one for crowds.
Thought you said you were lonely.
I'd be just as lonely in a crowd.
He said it's
Say,
1994.
Nobody else could really see me, understand what I was.
How do you figure? What?
After Saigon, when I got back, all these people were hugging their loved ones or protesting or whatever, and I don't know. I never felt more alone in all my life. I was home. I should have been happy, and I wasn't.
Well, it wasn't a popular war. You lost friends too, right?
Yeah. But when I got home, it was dark, and there was Sadie waiting for me. Porch light like a halo around her head. And I knew I wasn't alone anymore.
So you came back to your high school sweetheart.
I thought he'd have married her by then. I didn't.
Did I win? I won!
Why not? You're a handsome guy. I bet all sorts wanted you, especially back then. But I love a man in uniform.
Ads in 3
You
minutes.
see that house on the hill?
Oh, no, wait.
that
He's
one.
not done yet.
I always wondered what happened there.
He might still
Gary
win.
Gordon, of the Gordon family. Went to high school with us.
Okay, I won.
Well, most of us were farm folk.
By like 500
Sadie,
points
her dad
almost.
was the county judge, so for us that's pretty high society. The Gordons owned a lot of land, and all that passed to Gary after his ma died. In high school, he'd been our quarterback after his pa paid off the school, but he wasn't a bad athlete.
Good-looking guy?
Oh, a real James Dean. And he had eyes for Sadie. The poor farm boy who couldn't play on the team versus the star quarterback. Shit, what kind of contest was that?
Hey, who wouldn't want all this?
Man, yet when I came home, there she was.
Where was Gary? He served too?
Gary was too rich to serve. Star quarterback had some health exemption. Didn't get drafted.
Uh-huh.
So then, where was he?
Running his dad's business. Trying to win her heart. Didn't work. Well, she invited him to the wedding.
Clay.
I didn't want him there, but, well, you know Sadie. Well, Gordons own most of the property around here, including the 200 acres surrounding that hill.
Right.
And he built a house.
A house? Wait, that house?
The very same.
Looks like it was a mansion.
It was.
Why'd he build it?
I don't know. To remind her what she'd given up, maybe?
So, what happened to the wealthy Gary Gordon in his mansion?
Well, he built it 1 year. Must have been 1966 or so, and he went inside and he just disappeared. Then one night, about a year later, there was a storm and boom, no more Gary Gordon.
No more Gary Gordon.
Maybe he was lonely too.
Maybe. All right, you win. What next?
I win! Alright, next. Milk the goats, feed the horse. Looks like we're gonna go feed the horse first. The horse. You
not
don't
a
just
tractor.
feed a horse apples. What did he ask? Something about a tractor. I heard tractor.
What's that got to do with anything?
Well, pigs I get. Goats too. Some fellas have chickens and cows, and that's all well and good, but what's the point of a horse?
Horses are God's most beautiful creatures.
What, you just keep a horse around because they're beautiful?
Horses belong on farms.
Uh-huh. You know, you
Feed
haven't
the
got a
horsey.
saddle for him, so you don't ride him. He's no racehorse. Can't eat him. What's the point?
I don't see the point in a farm without a horse. Gotta have a horse.
And what's this about them being beautiful? Beautiful, really. Beautiful, he says. Spindly legs and bloated bellies and those weird teeth. Sleep standing up. Who sleeps standing up? Something wrong with that. Aren't you going to say something?
They don't actually sleep standing up.
One day maybe this feller will understand. There you go. There you go.
To me, I mean.
I don't get it.
I keep apples here 'cause he likes them. Likes the salt lick, too. Want to feed him one?
Nah, I'm good.
I fed the horse so many apples
Suit
already.
yourself. All righty, here you go, boy.
If you had a horse, you'd name it Mr. Ed. Eric,
Why
you
don't
are
walk
more
on
original
past
than
the
that.
rest of the spell?
Okay, what's next? Last, we gotta feed the goats. Where are the goats? Goats are this way. Horsey McHorseface, of course, because we are all internet denizens. The goat. The goat!
You know, back home they call you the...
Leaning towards
That
Macintosh.
description
Okay.
is apt.
And yet, you also have goats.
I do also have goats. And a horse. And I had a dog. Tried cows once. Bill raised a newt or something, but it died.
Well, most people have, I don't know, chickens and cows. You got goats.
Is that
Goats are hardy as fuck,
judgment
what I
on
understand.
No judgment, no. Just wondering, why goats?
goat milk?
There can't be much profit in that.
Well, there's enough. Besides, I had you.
Have. You still have.
As I've said,
Past
no
tense.
longer interested in that particular revenue stream.
We're the ones who sever ties. And you don't want us severing ties.
I believe I made myself clear.
You know, I feel like we've had this conversation a couple of times now, and you still don't seem to get that I'm done with this line is just going to look really silly at the end of the day.
You were asking me about goats.
Yeah, goats.
I like them. They like to play. They'll eat just about anything. The milk's an acquired taste, but I've always liked the cheese. Meat's good with the right curry. A friend taught me that a while back.
So are we gonna feed this guy to the goats?
I like them because they're playful. Want to get started?
Started?
Milking.
Oh yeah, you said milk the goats. Okay. Sit here.
Oh, hey, really? I always wanted to try that.
Well, here's your chance. My goats are smart. They
Big Mac is the strong silent type until the later seasons. He usually says nope or yep. Kind of like uh-huh in The Sandlot.
know what's up, so they'll just walk up. Here they are. Come on. Now they'll just take their positions here like they should. Got feed all ready for them. Just you take a seat there.
Not very comfortable.
Hurry, hurry, hurry. Buy some rice and curry.
Suppose not.
Rice and curry is good.
Now that we're seated, all you got to do is grab the teat with your thumb and forefinger.
And pull?
No, don't
Squeeze.
pull.
Do a
Just sort
thing.
of rhythmically squeeze with the rest of your fingers.
Kind of
Gently
like that.
pushing the milk out.
Like this?
Just like
He's
that.
not even touching the
All you
teats, but
gotta
yes.
do is do that till the goat's out of milk.
Huh. This is kind of nice.
I found it relaxing.
Well, I think I could get used to this.
Why don't you?
Say what?
Why not get used to this?
What, and come work with you?
Sure.
Yeah, some folks might take issue with that.
Can't make everybody
Okay, I don't know whatever it is you're referring to, Eric. Sorry.
happy. Better than ending up shot.
Shoot him? With what?
Hey!
Oh, with milk.
Oh, gun down. life over just like that.
I usually get to shoot back.
Well, we all wind up dead in the end, don't we?
I'd rather live as long as possible.
What good is that?
Living?
What good is living if you ain't happy?
Shitting him with goat's milk. I'm glad that Griffey is enjoying more Spiritfarer. I'm glad that he is taking some time to slow down, because that is not a fast-paced game, and he's a really frenetic guy. So slowing down and playing Spiritfarer is probably good for him.
He says I'm not happy.
I'm not.
You could be.
I don't think I could. Well,
Bye-bye, Goaty McGoatface.
that does it for the goats.
Still, thinking about what I've been saying?
I haven't stopped.
Changed your mind?
No. No, I have not.
The tree. Well, that's a big tree.
You know what this is?
Tree?
Well, you ever seen a tree like it?
A tree's a tree.
Hey, it's a
Remember
dude.
all them roasted chestnuts at Christmas?
Oh, sure. I mean, I kind of figured. Been by often enough to see the chestnuts myself. Why? Is it special to you?
This is an American chestnut tree.
Oh, hey, Saul.
Versus-
He's telling us about his American chestnut tree.
American, huh? Thought they all died.
What?
You remembered.
Pays to remember things.
Like the American chestnut.
It's his protege.
I'm a little lost here.
Oh, a couple weeks back, Saul came by, said you couldn't make it. Business as usual. Saw I had a bucket of chestnuts, asked if pigs could eat them, so we got to talking, and I told him about chestnuts.
Uh-huh. And what did you learn?
Pork tastes better with chestnuts. And most American chestnuts had died off.
It's true. Long before you or I was born, the American chestnut was prized for the quality of its wood.
Jimmy'd like that.
Oh, that he would. But this tree...
I
there
can't
ain't
see
many
my own
like it
feet.
left. American chestnuts almost all died out because of the Asian fungus around 1900 or so.
Fungus.
The chestnut blight.
That's, what, like a couple 100,000 trees?
Oh, billions. 4 billion trees snuffed out practically overnight. Well, lumberjacks suddenly out of work in places like West Virginia. Those economies never recovered.
Thought West Virginia was coal country.
And logging, too, before it all died off. Now there's trees like the General here making nuts year-round. And I feed them to the reds, and they grow nice and fat and tasty.
Seems lonely.
It is lonely. Heartbreakingly lonely. To know everyone else you ever loved has passed on. So, I look after him, and he looks after me, and... I don't know. Sadie and I, we talked about being buried here, you know.
Changed your mind?
Brody's grave was enough for me. But, I don't know. I thought about having him moved. I don't know.
You've got plenty of years left in you yet. So, what's the moral of the story? With the trees, I mean.
Be wary of outsiders.
Heck no. There are trees out there that are blight resistant. Maybe even the General here, but I'm too afraid to find out. With enough time and horticultural understanding, we could have done something.
Preserved all these trees?
Maybe we could have. They are magnificent. It's just I don't know. I wasn't trying to teach you a lesson or anything.
But you did make a point of it.
I did do that. It's a part of me is all. And God willing to live for 100 more years. I don't know. I see myself as a custodian of sorts. And one day
Saul, go ahead and wait for me at the van.
I can't look away. I can't move.
Hey. Look at me. You're thinking about dying. Thinking you can pass this responsibility off to someone else. You don't have to do this. Give the tree another decade of your time.
Well, the time of my demise aside, someone ought to know about the tree.
Jimmy'd love to know about this.
Oh, Jimmy would cut it down.
He would.
Please,
That's in 3 minutes.
don't tell him.
Hey, I'm good at keeping secrets, but Jimmy's Jimmy.
Please, let me rest here. And if there's a way to... Oh, I don't know.
Okay. Hey, you got more to show me, right?
Do I? Or am I about to die? Oh, hey, a car. A Camaro.
The garage.
Ooh, no, this is a
The tour would be
Chevelle.
complete without the garage.
I have to ask, why a sports truck?
I think they're called coupe utility, but, you mean why not a sports car?
Yeah, I mean, I always figured you'd have a midlife crisis like the rest of
Clay, you missed them talking about a chestnut tree and how it's resilient even after a blight and whatever.
us.
What did I call it? I know it's an El Camino. I know that. What did I call it? I know I originally called it a Camaro. What did I call it after that? I know I said the wrong thing, and I know it's an El Camino. A Chevelle. Yes, this is an El Camino. I'm sorry. I am sorry. I know this is a El Camino. God dang it.
Sports car, motorcycle, an affair, something like that.
Couldn't really say why I love these so much. Saw mine one day, fell in love.
With
I
that.
cannot go any further this way.
Had to bring her home with me.
I'll admit, it has a charm to it.
But she won't run.
No? Well, pop the hood. Let's take a look.
You're serious?
Sure, already had my midlife crisis.
Motorcycle?
How old are you?
Sports car. And these puppies, well, you know, they're similar enough. Some of them even use the same engine. We can figure this out.
All right.
Now, let's see here. Can you get me that drop light?
Hey Clay, here's your shot at fixing a El Camino.
My eyes aren't what they were.
Sure thing.
There it goes.
Thank you.
Saul's a good kid.
What's that?
Saul is a good kid.
I like the booty, oh what a booty.
That startled me. No, Moonstone, this game is not about repairing cars. Oh, that startled me. No, the game is about you, the player, are a farmer. And this guy, whose name we don't know at this point, is a mobster. And he keeps bringing bodies, chopped up and wrapped up in butcher paper, to feed to my pigs. And I have decided that today is the day I tell him I am done. And it is about the booty, because look at his booty. It's right there next to the car. And so we go around the farm doing stuff, and then he's probably going to kill me. Or I'm going to kill him as he tries to kill me. I don't know. We'll find out. But this is after the main character thinks he was supposed to have died. And this guy is like drawing it out because he probably doesn't want to kill me because we've been friends for like 20 years or something.
It was nice him coming by.
Yeah? That's good to hear. Never met anyone with so much promise
Never?
in my entire life. Saul's dad was a good man. Didn't think his kid had it. As a boy, he was too soft.
Hydrate.
But then he got older, graduated college, really came into his own. Eager, more capable than he knows.
Great listener.
Can you believe we were his age once?
Hard to admit.
When I was young, I thought I knew everything.
Yeah?
The older you get, the more you realize you
I
were
learned
stupid.
from you and him about chestnuts.
Well, learn something new every day, I suppose. You check the spark plugs?
Give me a second. What about your boy?
Bill? Oh, he's fine, I guess.
You guess. Hey, how old is he again?
Born in 60, so, 32 as of September.
Huh.
So it's
Boy,
92.
would have been about his age.
Yeah?
Wow. What's this about you and Bill?
Oh, he don't want to talk to me no more.
What? Bill? Tow-headed little guy? Always friendly and outgoing? That Bill?
It's about Sadie.
Ah.
Yeah.
Hey, mind if I ask you a completely unrelated question?
Unrelated.
What's with the airplanes at your neighbor's place?
Oh, Chuck's farm.
Ariel!
Huh. Yeah, what's with all the planes? There's no runway around here.
You know how farmers are. Hey, have you checked the air filter?
Yeah. And yeah, I know how you are. You got plenty of junk too, but I've never seen anyone else with, what are they, World War II bombers or something?
Yes,
I
Ariel?
think he has a B-36.
No kidding.
You got no idea what a B-36 is, have you?
Yeah, have the foggiest.
Well, a B-36 is a big old bomber made out of magnesium. Biggest America ever had. Took 2 train tankers to fill one up.
Bomber? So B, I think, means bomber. Oh, okay. Hi, Ariel.
And you could fly from Monday to Thursday without...
Clay, don't call me
fuel.
bomber.
So why does Chuck have one in his backyard, plus all the others?
Asked him about that once.
Okay, wire's loose here.
Where?
Right there. So, what'd he say?
Oh,
I'm kind of been drawn in here.
dead navigator came to him in a dream.
What?
Mm-hmm. Dead navigator from the Korean War came to him in a dream, said the planes were in danger of being lost, and it was up to Chuck to save them.
So, Chuck's crazy.
Well, eccentric maybe, but, well. Do you believe in ghosts?
If I did, I'd have a different job. Why, do you?
Well, I figure we all move on in some way. Energy is neither created nor lost and all that.
So you're saying a dead navigator came to a farmer in the middle of nowhere, no offense, and told him that it was his job to preserve airplanes?
Yep.
So now there's a bunch of planes on a crazy coot's farm.
And he keeps them safe. Can you think of a better place for him to be?
Well, want to try running it?
Sure.
Sure.
All right.
One more time.
Yo, it started.
Looks like she'll give you a few more years yet.
That's not what this car would sound like, right, Clay? This would sound better. It's not bad, but it would sound better.
Yeah. Remember Slick?
Sure.
He always wanted one of these.
Where's
Well, he
he
can
now?
have it.
Fighting Saddam. Jimmy tried to find out. Classified, I heard.
No, that was not a V8 sound. No, it was not. I used to, this is a complete aside, I used to be able to tell the difference between a Ford 5.4 liter starting and a Chevy 5.3 liter starting. They had different starting sounds. And it was 100 milliliters. No, wait. Yes, 100 milliliters of displacement of difference. I used to be able to tell the difference audibly. Back when I was working with cars every day. Okay.
Good kid.
Angry.
Well, maybe when he gets back.
Thinking of giving him the car as what? Thanks for his service?
I never wanted to be thanked for mine, but that boy's seen more hurt than any of us. Deserves better than that old Pinto of his.
Pinto.
Yeah. Well, where to next?
What do you mean next? We're done. Okay, I guess we're not done.
Shotguns, huh?
I always like shotguns.
So who shoots who? Is this gonna be a Dick Cheney situation?
Liked?
Still do.
I like revolvers myself, when it's for sport.
Got a few.
Hey, I got
What's
it!
your favorite?
Them big slab-sided ones. They have a
I really
cruise.
can't shoot skeet for
What
shit.
about you?
Nothing special.
Okay, no, it's
357
like
when I can.
it's making me hit it.
But this is a shotgun.
Yep.
Oh, I gotta
Figured
load.
we could shoot
Oops.
some skeet. Always like shooting skeet. Taught
I have a shotgun just like that at my grandparents' house.
Bill to shoot this way.
Father.
Could have been better.
Father that couldn't. So, how do we do this? Who's going first?
Who's on first? What's on second? You can go
You can
first.
go first.
All right.
There you
go. This is more my speed. Hanging out, shooting guns. Maybe a few beers next time.
I'm not sure guns and beers mix, friend.
They do not.
Oh, sure they do. Like
PSA FYI, guns and alcohol do not mix.
peanut butter and very dangerous chocolate. Next time. Trust me, next time.
And there isn't gonna be a next time.
Oh, there's always a next time.
This is it. After today, we are done.
Okay, Clay. The problem is they mix in bad ways, is the problem.
And to tell you, I keep trying to tell you, there is no out. There is no done. You keep doing this. You never do anything again. It's permanent.
And that's what I'm trying to tell you is I'm okay with that.
Put.
And it's kaput.
You don't mean it.
If that's the way it's gotta be.
You have a choice.
You haven't listened to a word I've said.
I've been listening. I've been listening all morning. I've been listening to you talk about being sad and lonely and refusing to listen to reason.
I have my reasons,
Your reasons aren't any good.
but they're mine.
Walk me to my car.
Am I supposed to shoot him? Okay. I don't have to shoot him. I don't even know his name yet. I don't know my name.
So, this is it then.
It is.
Why? Why are you doing this?
Because I need to.
We're friends, goddammit. You don't get to get all stoic on me. I know losing her was hard, but there's gotta be something. Gotta be.
I can't take care of the farm like I used to. There isn't much point anymore.
So sell the farm. Move into the city. Meet someone new.
Do you believe in hell?
What?
Do you believe in hell?
I'm not scared of hell, if that's what you mean.
I didn't ask if you were scared. I asked if you believe.
I don't know.
Well, I do. And I think doing this, I think that's where I'm headed.
And why? You think you can buy your way into heaven?
I can't take back what I've done. What I can do is do something right.
Why?
Because I want to see her again. That's all. I just want to see her again. And I figure I'll do one right thing with my life, just one thing. Maybe I'll get to see her again. One more time.
And this is your one right thing.
It is.
How do you know? How do you know if any of this is true?
I don't know. But I got the notion, and the notion's got me. So, least I can do is tell you adios.
Just like that.
What
Adios.
else is there to say?
Not much, I guess.
No.
All right, then. Have it your way. I'll be back this evening. You get an afternoon. Do whatever you gotta do.
Is there more I have to do?
Leave the door unlocked.
I can do that.
Adios, friendo.
Be seeing ya.
Well. 9 meters away is something. I guess I go downstairs. Huh. Let's go fishing! I'm not gonna fight back. I'm gonna take what I earned. That is not how a That's not how a fishing line behaves when you wave around a fishing rod. That's not the physics. Okay. Can I sit in the chair? Let's sit in the chair, and then we will cast the fishing rod. Catch Admiral. I'm guessing that's the biggest fish in this lake.
Come on.
Big old catfish.
Ooh, nice catch.
Catch Admiral. This time. These graphics are fun. Gotta be patient. I hear it. You gotta really take it before I set the hook. Come on now.
Come on.
Oh, okay, I guess that is it.
Nice catch.
Not the Admiral. Catch Admiral. Maybe the next bite. Watch, he reels in a severed hand. No. The pigs ate all the severed hands. That's the whole point of this, is the pigs ate the hands.
Come on.
It's in here somewhere.
Come on.
I feel like the Admiral would put up more of a fight.
Nice catch.
Surely now. Let's see, catfish or bottom dwellers? Maybe that's more toward the middle. There's a house over there. Or is that the shed? I don't know.
Come on.
How many of these things are there?
Nice catch.
So, whoever did the animation and the design on this fishing rod has never used one in real life.
Come on. Nice catch.
Catch Admiral, just about empty now. Come on, Admiral. Won't you work with me?
Come on. Oh, don't
Oh,
do that.
darn it. Okay, this may be the Admiral, because the tension... Don't put your fish in the drinks cooler. What if I don't put drinks in the fish cooler? There we go. This may be the Admiral because the tension...
Oh, do not do that.
Because the tension is building up way faster. It feels like. Also, I am struggling. So it's probably the Admiral. Or Admiral, not the Admiral. Ads in 2.5 minutes.
Come on.
Okay, I am not going to try to... Yes, this is probably Admiral. Hey, whoa, look at this boy. Look how big that is compared to the other fish. You let Panda handle your fishing? Okay, check on the horse, call the boy, call the neighbor. So there's a house over there. Is that a neighbor? Let's see, 200 meters that way is something. This is a kind of a playable novel thing. Most of it has been just talking between this guy and his mob contact who is coming back in the evening to kill him. Do I really have to run the 200 yards back here? Yeah, check on the horse. Let's check on the horse. Horsey. The horse, part 2.
All righty. Come on now. Come on now. That's a good boy.
Apple. I have a pen. I have an apple. Apple pen.
Brung you an apple. Granny Smith. Just
That is not a Granny Smith apple.
good boy. You've been real good to me. You know that?
Is the horse gonna save me from the mobster?
Good times. Without you, I don't, well, I do not know. I want to thank you. I want to thank you for all you done. Gonna go ahead and leave the barn door open behind me when I go. You want to leave, you go find someone else. I figure I'll just, I'll leave you to it.
Okay, bye-bye, horse. This is a really serious game. And that's a horsetail. Alright. Call the boy, call the neighbor. Gotta go into the house for those. Presumably. ¿Dónde está el teléfono? Denwa wa doko desu ka? Let's call Bill.
Come on, pick up.
The boy.
Pick up.
Dad?
Bill, well, now how'd you know it was me?
Caller ID.
I don't know what that is.
It's new. Tells me who's calling.
This is the 90s.
Huh, that's some real fancy stuff you got there.
Uh-huh. Listen, I'm busy. Why are you calling?
Why don't I get to do option 2 or 3? Was there something I did wrong earlier? Or do I have to play through this multiple times to get the other options?
Oh, just, hadn't talked in a while.
And whose fault is that?
Stare at the booty, walk in the booty.
It does add a nice butt ver. Moonstone. Oh god, that killed the mood here. Okay.
Can't we just... Can't we talk?
What is there to say? Hi, son. How are the grandkids?
How are they?
Oh, by the way, I put your mom in a rest home so I could stay there and take care of my goats and my pigs and my stupid horse. Because God forbid, I actually look after my sick wife.
That's not fair.
You put her in a home. You decided she wasn't good enough for you, and you put her in a home.
Who's they?
I didn't know what to do. The doctors there, they would.
How hard could it be? Alzheimer's isn't some terrifying boogeyman.
No, it is. It 100% is. Fuck you, Bill. Sorry.
Wasn't it you who told me to stay with the ones you love, no matter what? So, what? You didn't love her anymore?
Do you see that bottom option? Why can't I do that option?
Don't you dare.
You gave her up. You gave her up to doctors and nurses. You know what they do to people in homes?
Is it just me or are those... No, okay, they're supposed to be that way. What? I wish I could do these other options. Okay, I gotta look up how to do this. Okay. Give you an idea of things left unsaid. This way, the game plays with the idea of choice is just one way that Adios leans away from a more conventional approach to player-led stories and power fantasies. Okay, so it's purposeful that I can't select these such that you want to feel the regret of the character. Okay, I guess. If that's how you want to play it. All right.
It was the best home money could buy.
Money. You and your damn money. Cared more about being a rich pig farmer than the people you were supposed to love.
Hey, I loved you both. I did everything for you, everything.
Yeah, right.
I'm feeling the regret.
Bill, I didn't want this call to...
You wanted to put my mom in a home. So I'm not sure what you want matters.
Bill, I just called to say...
Say what? Sorry? Did you know I visited her? I found out where you put her, and I visited her.
What did she talk about? About feeding the pigs, maybe?
They said you visited sometimes.
She was my wife, Bill.
She cried, Dad. She cried. She wept and she sobbed and she kept asking me where you were. She was so scared, Dad. She was so scared. She wanted you to take her home.
The doctor said sometimes she was lucid, but I couldn't.
She was lucid, Dad. And I held her hand as she sobbed herself to sleep. And I kept holding her hand until they told me I had to go. Where were you? Taking care of your precious chestnuts? Feeding your heritage breed pigs?
No, Bill,
Save it. Talk to your goats or your pigs or whatever it is you do.
I just wanted to tell you goodbye, Bill. I've got some of your stuff all boxed up. If you wouldn't mind coming by in a few days to pick it up.
We'll see.
Goodbye, son.
You'll never make this right, Dad.
I'm still trying.
Jeez. Hopefully this isn't quite as emotionally charged of a conversation.
Hello?
Hey, Edie, it's...
Oh, hey, you. How are you doing? You know, I was just talking about you with Garth the other day. I said, Garth, you know, we ought to visit.
Yeah, it totally did go well, didn't it? Okay, Ariel, did you see where I looked up about the grayed out options where it's supposed to, like, you're supposed to feel the regret of the character by not being able to say these things? And yeah! It's
Down
working!
with the booty, I want the booty.
Buttspot, can I time you out?
Yeah, Edie, listen, I don't mean to interrupt. It's just, I'm on a tight schedule, and I need you to do me a favor, all right?
A favor? Sure. What you need?
I'm going to be out of town for a few days.
Oh? Finally taking my advice and visiting family?
I was wondering if you and Garth could make sure the animals were fed and watered.
I totally forgot about timeout moderator tools. I was like thinking there was a command. Thank you, Ariel, for timing Buttspot out for a little bit. 1,000 seconds. Let's see, what is that? 300 seconds is 5 minutes, so that's like 15, 16, almost 17 minutes. That's good.
That kind of thing.
Appreciate it.
Oh, sure. We ain't got much going on.
Thanks, Edie. Listen,
Evan, what are you doing? Get down from there. Sorry, cats. Anyway, what were you saying?
Yeah, the animals. I got them fed and watered for today. They should be good for tomorrow, too. But if it's too much of an imposition...
Not at all. We're happy to be imposed upon. You've been a good neighbor for so long. I'm glad you called me today. In fact, just the other day, I said to Garth, if we don't visit, then we should
I said to Garth,
host.
Southern
Reach
woman.
out, say hello, put together a little neighborly get-together. And you know what he said? He said, well, Edie, if we did that, we'd just... Oh, you know what? Let me go get him for you. It's better when he tells it. Garth? Yes, he's on the line. Your favorite neighbor? Come say hello. What do you mean you don't want to talk? But he could use another friendly voice right now. And it's been so long since... I'm sorry. Garth's out working. Now, what was I saying again? Oh, right, the get-together. I was thinking I'd make my famous roast with potatoes and carrots. Have I made you my carrots? I don't like to toot my own horn, but you are in for a treat the way I do them.
Thank you, Edie.
Hey, you should drop on by next Saturday afternoon. We're going out to the Harvest Festival with the grandkids, and I know how lonely it's been, what with Sadie gone and all. You should come with.
Well, I appreciate the thought, Edie. I don't think I'll be back in town by then, though. Sorry.
Oh, that's too bad. It's been real nice seeing you coming back to church again.
Oh, it's been real nice being welcomed back. But now I gotta go. Chores and such. You know how it is.
Oh, I sure do. Well, come on over sometime. Just got some gooseberries in. We're making pies, and we'd love to have you. I know they're your favorite.
That they are.
This lady is too nice.
Gotta go now.
See ya.
All right. We did all the things on the list. The dog? There's a dog? Oh, wait. Is that what the grave is? Okay.
Ben. I know I don't drop by as much as I ought. I ain't got an excuse. I still remember when I picked you up. Bill hadn't been himself lately, and I wanted him to... I wanted him to smile again. Oh, he saw you and I could see that spark in his eyes. The boy was still mad at me, though, and I guess he had a right to be. But you he loved. And I think he came around on me, too. for a time.
Listen to the wind.
You want to know something, Brody? I always believe dogs go to heaven, because all dogs is fundamentally good. Even the mean ones, they're good too. They're just, hurt or starving or, sick or scared. So, I know where you are.
Dogs are so good.
And I know Sadie's probably with you right now. I done wrong, Brody. I done a lot of wrong. And I don't know if I can make up for it. I want to tell you I'll see you soon, but the truth is I do not know. I don't know if I was good enough for you. Or her. I don't know if I did my best. So, this may be goodbye. I love you. And I miss you all the same.
Okay, this is a much a deeper deal than... Oh, geez. Oh, geez. What do I want to make? Steak cooks in the pan, put it all in the pot, start the kitchen timer. Steak cook, potato microwave, peas. What? Hold on. Should I go to... Alright, alright. I want to make curry. He said curry earlier. I'm going to make some curry. So, I need... None of this. None of this will help me make curry. Okay. Cornies. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, shoot. Okay, I gotta do these one at a time. Okay. Okay. Ah, wow, this is really uncomfortable. Okay, we got the carrots chopped. Steak, chop and cook. No, damn it. Hold on. Alright. Cook the steak. What's this? Peas? Okay, peas into the pot. Carrots into the pot. What's that? Toto? What do I have here? Garlic? No, onion. Onions into the pot. Steak into the pot. Burrito? No, we don't need that. Potato. Where did the knife end up? It's on the floor here. I'm using a knife that's been on the floor to cut potatoes. Because I don't care, because I'm about to die. Shit, where did the knife go? At least I don't have to chop anything else. Okay, curry powder and stock. What do we got? Stock. Put it in the pot. Let's do hot curry powder. Because I would not eat that in real life. Okay, so we got the steak chopped and cooked. We put the stock in there. We put the curry powder in there. Put the potato in there. 2 potatoes, 4 carrots, and 1 onion. Cooking dinner. Yes, Eric, I'm still playing the same game, and it's become more emotionally deep than I intended. Place the meal at the dining room table setting. Place. Go get the shotgun from the cellar. Okay. No, down the cellar. There we go. That's not a shotgun. Where is it? There it is. Place the shotgun at the dining room table setting. Why would you use the shotgun and not the damn python? Whatever. Where'd the shotgun go? Come here. Although I guess shotgun technically has spread. But with that long of a barrel and this close, it's not going to be too big of a deal. That's not the dining room. Sit down at the table. I got a Discord message that we will look at later. Hey, Curry, I hear talking. I hear multiple people talking. Clay gave me Doom Eternal because he already has it. Oh shit! Wow, that was sudden with a silencer. Holy shit! Could I have picked up the shotgun and killed him? Holy crap! Oh, that was sudden. Wow. Oh, so the guy's name was Soul, not Saul. Edie was herself. Bill was Corey Chase. Okay, okay. Shit, there was no conversation at the end there? Nothing. You just walked in and pew! Jeez. Is there an alternate ending to this? Okay, so it only has one ending at this point. So yeah, that's the only way to die. Or only way to finish is to die. Which was what you were always going for in the end. Okay. Oh boy. Ooh, wow. Okay. That was something. Wow. That was an experience. I feel like I'm glad I had that experience.